There is no section of the November 2020 Karabakh ceasefire statement that Azerbaijan has not violated, said Armenian Foreign Minister Ararat Mirzoyan today, prior to a press conference with his Russian counterpart Sergey Lavrov in Moscow. Lavrov moreover mentioned that the issue of organizing a new meeting of the foreign ministers of Armenia, Azerbaijan and Russia will be discussed in the near future. Mirzoyan confirmed Yerevan's readiness to participate in such a meeting. Mirzoyan had originally refused to participate in a tripartite meeting with the Azerbaijani and Russian foreign ministers in Moscow back in December due to Azerbaijan's blockade of Nagorno-Karabakh. According to Mirzoyan, Azerbaijan's blocking of the Lachin corridor, the only overland route between Armenia and Nagorno-Karabakh, which is nearing its 100th day, as well as the holding of Armenian POWs and continued occupation of Armenia's sovereign territory, all amount to violations of the ceasefire statement. Mirzoyan moreover emphasized that Azerbaijan's aim is to ethnically cleanse the Armenian population of Nagorno-Karabakh, adding that the Armenian side expects its allies to take active steps so that Azerbaijan fulfills its obligations and stops its use of force. In turn, Lavrov said that the resolution of the situation around the Lachin corridor and in Nagorno-Karabakh remains a priority for the Kremlin. During the press conference, Lavrov repeated that the West is attempting to undermine stability in the South Caucasus by pushing Armenia to quarrel with Russia. In addition to this, Lavrov stated that the issue of the rights and security of the Armenian population of Nagorno-Karabakh must be decided by the representatives of Stepanakert and Baku. Lavrov then compared Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh with Russians in Donbas and eastern Ukraine and Serb residents of Kosovo, stating that their rights to local self-government, language and religion should be guaranteed. This comes after Nagorno-Karabakh authorities reported that yesterday afternoon, Azerbaijani forces fired at a resident of the village of Herher in Nagorno-Karabakh. According to a statement by the Karabakh Interior Ministry, a resident of Herher who was doing agricultural work using a tractor was fired at by Azerbaijani forces. No casualties were reported on the Armenian side. Separately, the Armenian Defense Ministry denied reports today by the Azerbaijani side that Armenian forces fired towards Azerbaijani positions in the southeastern section of the border. And Armenia is working to raise the issue of Azerbaijan's non-compliance with the International Court of Justice's ruling last month to unblock the Lachin corridor with the United Nations Security Council. Yeghishe Kirakosyan, Armenia's representative to the court, told Armenian lawmakers this today. In February, the ICJ ordered Azerbaijan to unblock the corridor. Though the ruling was lauded by the Armenian side, the Lachin corridor remains blocked, with Armenian legal teams accusing Azerbaijan of ignoring the court's rulings. According to Kirakosyan, the UN Charter stipulates that in the case of a country's non-compliance with an ICJ ruling, the United Nations Security Council can be applied to. The ICJ's ruling is legally binding, but the court has no enforcement powers to compel Azerbaijan to comply with its orders.